Hello Aquarius, and welcome back to my channel, Oracle of Aquarius Tarot. Today is another timeless 3-card spread, meaning that whenever you land on this channel and see this particular video, it means this message is for you for today, whenever you land right here on this particular video here on my YouTube channel. Also, please just do me a favor, if you don't mind, to help my channel grow, because I'm just starting out. I would super appreciate if you would click the like button and also subscribe. This is just a general reading, may or may not resonate with all of us, but come what may, here we are. Let's get rolling. So the first card we have out today is this card right here, and I'm sure you recognize it. This is the Death card. And it means transformation. It does not literally mean death. It just means transforming. So it's in the reverse. So whatever you're going through, it's not as bad as if this card were right side up. That would mean a huge transformation, a big change. This one here, not so bad. This is manageable. So if you're going to get this card straight out of the gate, you want it to be a little bit less impactful on your life, depending on your situation. But this is really a good card. I do not frown upon this card whatsoever. Actually, it is a wonderful card. It just means that we're undergoing a very deep cleanse right now. We're doing some really huge deep diving into ourselves. Maybe we're reassessing our money situation, our job situation, our love situation. In matters of love, it might simply mean that you're in a relationship that maybe you're not quite happy with. You're reassessing, you're reevaluating, you're trying to figure out whether or not you want to stay in the relationship or not. You're asking some really hard questions of yourself. Maybe what you might want to do is sit down and have a chat with your partner and ask them a few questions as well. You need to come to the table, see what your differences are, see what you have in common still. Maybe the spark is out just a little bit. It's never too late to reignite it. You have to sit down and decide, really, is this good for not just you, but for both of you? So, your relationship may be transforming. Maybe the bloom is off the rose a little bit. If that's the case, then it's probably not a bad idea to sit down with your partner, be very candid, be very frank, but do so in a way that's loving and caring. And don't always just concentrate on the negatives. Talk about the positives too. Again, it's very important that you have an open line of communication with your partner to discuss your feelings, and let them have their equal share in time as well, so they can tell you what's on their mind. Hopefully you can come to a meeting of the minds. And if not, then you'll know what the next step is. If it's to do with your health, you might want to go see a health professional. Self-help is not really advised at this time. This card means that maybe you have something going on that really does need your attention. Maybe you've had it going on for a while, felt a pain here or there, something that you can't quite put your hand, your finger on. Maybe it's time to go see the doctor, have a couple of tests run. If this has to do with your job, your work life, maybe you're standing back and taking a look at your progress so far, trying to decide where you want to go. Maybe you want to move up in the company. You want to transform out of the current position that you're in, and you're wanting to go a little bit farther. Maybe it's a good time now to put everything down on paper, make a solid plan, and decide just exactly how you want the transformation to take place. Or perhaps you've come to the end of your rope and you no longer want to be there. It's probably not a bad idea to float your resume around, maybe write out some goals and objectives that you have, where you see yourself 6 months from now, 12 months from now, maybe a couple of years from now. Where do you want to be and how do you want to get there? So that as you transform, you have a little plan, something to go by. But this is really a very good card. There's nothing wrong with this card whatsoever. This just simply means that you're going through some transformation. That's growth. It's evolution. It's a good thing. That's what we're here to do. All right, so this card right here, and sorry about all the reversals, guys. I just pull them out and set them up, and then I read them. So now, this is the 8 of Swords. Swords, very Aquarian energy, Gemini, but the thing about swords is they mean action. Even though this woman looks like she's standing still, she's got the 8 of Swords. If I were reading this upright, it would be a lot more drastic than if it were in the reverse. This means you're stuck. Okay, this definitely means I'm stuck, I can't move. You see, she's very bound and tethered. The swords are all down. She's surrounded by them. She's caged in by them. But this way right here, not so. It's not as bad as it seems, honestly. Whatever situation you may be finding yourself in, it's not as bad as it seems. In the upside down position here, in the reverse position, it simply means that there is a way out. You just haven't seen it yet, but it is coming. Again, if we're talking about your work, and things are not maybe going very well, perhaps you're feeling that you're trapped in a job that you don't want to be in or a situation that you don't want to be in. It's not that bad. There is a way out. You're just not seeing it. You need to just sit down. You need to take stock, and you need to prepare some kind of plan. Like, when I was talking about this card right here, the transformation card, this is just simply telling you that, yeah, you need to figure out where it is you want to be and what you want to be doing. If you want more money, ask for it. I mean, all they can do is say no, but you never know. You don't know unless you ask. And if they do say no and you're very dissatisfied, then it's not a bad idea for you to make another plan and maybe go look around for a job that will value you and pay you what you want and appreciate you. If it's in matters regarding love, again, you might be in a situation that you're not quite happy with, but you're not stuck. It's time to let go of the victim mentality. It's time to let go of that. And you want to move on, and you want to do so in a way that's good for everyone involved. So my advice with this card here in regards to love and relationships, definitely sit down, take stock. It's not as bad as you think it is. You might need to just sit down, like I said before with the transition card here. You might need to sit down with your partner and have a heart-to-heart conversation and tell your partner, he or she, just say, listen, I'm feeling very trapped, very smothered in this relationship, and we need to make some changes here. See if it's something that both of you can work on together. If it's with regard to your health, again, this card right here is amplifying the transition card. You may have something going on with your health that you've let go way too long. It's time to go and see a doctor. Definitely time to go and see a doctor. So you might want to pick up the phone. If you don't have a doctor, find one. Go get a couple of tests run, and take care of your health. I mean, we're only given one body. We have to take care of it while we're here. No body, no life. Seriously, got to take care of your health. So again, this card right here amplifies the transition card. It's a good thing these cards are in reverse, because if they were right side up, right, if we turn them over, that would be not so good. But there's hope here. There's hope. So whatever it is that you're dealing with, this transition and feeling stuck, I think the transition is timely for you, and I don't think you're as stuck as you think you are. I think there is a way out. You just don't see it yet. So sit down, look at all your options, and try to figure it out, because I believe if you just quiet your mind and stop worrying so much, you will see very clearly that there is definitely a way out of the situation. Now, this leads us over here to the Nine of Cups. This is a great card in the deck. It's a card of wish fulfillment. Somebody's making a wish, 9 cups upright. But we got it in the reverse. So let's talk about the wish card in reverse. This is still an extremely auspicious card. It is a wonderful, wonderful card, whether it's upside down or right side up. So the Nine of Cups, now, usually when the cups are upside down, it means cups that are emptying. But still, this is a card of great luck, even though it's upside down. So the Nine of Cups means wish fulfillment. Maybe you will be getting your wish, but not the way you had expected it. Okay, so I think it's very important right now for you not to be fixated on an outcome. In other words, let go and let God, which kind of brings us to this card right here. Don't fucking force it. Let that shit come to you. That really speaks to this. This card right here embodies, this card right here, the don't force it card, really kind of amplifies this card here, and it just means that whatever you're trying to do, whatever it is that you are wishing for, you cannot impose your will on others. It just can't happen. You don't like it when it's done to you, so you can't do it to someone else. Whatever you're wishing for, whatever you're trying to manifest, it's going to happen. Maybe not in the time that you want it to. Maybe not in the way that you want it to. But it's going to happen. And then again, this card is also a warning card because it's in reverse. It warns you to be careful what you wish for. You know, sometimes when we wish for something really, really hard and it manifests, what have I gotten myself into? So be very careful what you wish for. Be very specific, but do it in a way that it is of benefit to all concerned. Not just what you want, but that it's good for everyone. I don't see this being a bad thing. This is just a warning. It's a warning that you really need to be very careful what you wish for and how you wish for it, because the power of manifestation is very, very, very strong. It's something that we can definitely do. So when you're manifesting for your wish, when you're really trying to bring it out of the ethereal and bring it into the mundane, the earthly plane, you really need to exercise caution. It could be a wish fulfillment that you might regret. So just, be super careful with that. I know I've repeated myself several times here, and I'm just trying to bang you over the head and make you very aware that whatever you're wishing for, it's going to come true. Not exactly the way you expect it. So just be careful with that. Now, with regards to health, considering these cards here, the can't speak today. The transition card, the death card in reverse, and then also the Eight of Swords in reverse, okay, it means that the outcome is not really that bad. I mean, if you're going to have this as an outcome card, this is past, present, future, or you could read them all together, which I'm sort of doing because they all sort of go together. One melds into the other, and then, of course, you have a major clarification card on the bottom here. But the Nine of Cups here, let's just say you're having some health issues. I have a feeling that if you go to the doctor and get your tests run, maybe your metabolism might be out of whack. You might need more vitamins or minerals, maybe a little supplemental boost or something. So don't be afraid to go to the doctor. The outcome is not going to be that bad. With regards to love, if you're transitioning, if you feel a transition going on in your relationship and you're feeling stuck, it's really not that bad, okay? It's not that bad. If you sit down with your partner, have an open and candid and loving conversation with them, I have a very good feeling that you two will be able to come to terms. So give it a try, see what happens. That's what the cards are counseling. With regards to work, again, if things are not happy at work for you, go to your boss, sit down, have an open and candid conversation with your boss. Lay all your cards on the table. Maybe your boss will not be able to meet you all the way on your terms, but hey, if they meet you halfway, something's better than nothing, right? If not, and you're dissatisfied, and you've put your resume out, and you've gotten a couple of job offers, weigh them very carefully, and then make the decision that's best for you. The outcome will be very good for you. Very auspicious, this card right here. So, I think a new job, a change for you, going into a new job or a new position would bode very well for you. However, there might be some extra work involved for you to, get up to 100% and be on your game. It may not go as smoothly, or, if you're having these grandiose visions of what this job could be for you, may not be exactly what you envision it to be, but it will still be very, very good for you. So all in all, this is a very good reading for today. And again, don't force anything. You cannot force anything. You have to wait for divine timing. And that means everything will come to you when it's meant to, when it's for your best outcome and for your best life. So whether it's love, money, health, work, whatever, again, all of these cards are excellent, but you cannot force anything. You can put things out there. You can put your intention out there. You can work on manifesting. You can speak with your boss, your lover, whoever, the banker, whatever it is that you're trying to cook up, whatever you're trying to do, but you can't force it. You have to wait. Things have to move in their own way and in their own time. Allow it to come to you. One last note I would like to say, because Spirit just came to me and said, I need to address something. If you're out there looking for love, definitely put yourself out there. But if you meet someone, don't come across as being needy. This is very important. I know this message is for someone. So don't try to force it. Don't try to work your will. Just let go. Be yourself. Be natural. If it's meant to be, it will be. If it is meant to be, it will come to you. If you're finding yourself in a relationship and it seems like you're putting in a lot of work and the other person's not putting in very much work, the best thing to do is just to let it go. One door closes, another one opens. So my advice to you is to let go. Just let it go. I know sometimes it's very hard because we as human beings try to control everything, or as much as we possibly can. But just remember, you don't have control over anyone else. You only have control over you. That's all. I only have control over me. I can't make you do what I want you to do. I can't do that. You can't do that to anyone else either. Oh, and you know what? Spirit is now telling me to pick up this deck right here. And I love this deck. This is a great deck here. All right. And I know I'm doing this off camera, but this is the one that just popped out. And I'm sorry, but I don't have a lot of room in my workspace. This is my altar as well. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Well, what was I just saying? Huh? Let go and let it come to you. Just let it go. Let it go and let it come to you. And this angel card here is really, this love oracle card is really just backing that up here, attraction. So maybe there's someone in your life who you're very attracted to. Trust me, they are attracted to you too. Let there be no doubt. But you cannot come on strong. You cannot force it. You cannot make them want you. If you do that, you're simply going to drive them away. So the best thing for you to do to attract what you want is to just be in the moment. Completely be happy in the moment. Be thankful. Be grateful. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, just be in the moment. Embrace the moment fully and completely. Find your joy, because whoever it is that you're trying to attract, when they see you loving life, enjoying life, and just living life to the fullest, and doing so in a way that is beautiful for you, they will be attracted to you. It will come to you naturally. And whatever's meant to be will be. All right, that's what I have for you today. Thanks again. This is Oracle of Aquarius Tarot. And I try to post every day if I can. You know, sometimes life gets away from me. But in the meantime, again, all of my readings are timeless. Please hit like and subscribe, and have a blessed day.